Hello friends, in today's video we're going to be changing the drive shaft on this VW Sharan. This is a 2010 model VW Sharan we're going to work on. So the reason why we're going to change the drive shaft is that there is noise coming from the inner and outer drive shaft joint, and also the ABS light is on. So the suspect is the worn out drive shaft as well as the corroded worn out ABS sensor ring. So here is the new drive shaft we have here. We got this from our local auto parts shop for very reasonable price. So to start with, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the under tray. So the under tray is secured by a couple of bolts. There's no need of making video of that. Once I remove the cover, then I'll start the rest of the procedure, and we'll start the video from there. So right, so what I've done here is that I've just removed the left hand side under tray bolts, which is allowing me to gain access to the drive shaft itself. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to undo all these bolts here. Okay, there are a couple of bolts to undo. So this is the inner joint. Okay, so we'll have to undo all these bolts here one by one, and also we'll have to undo this bolt here and the lower ball joint mount, this one here. So that's going to allow the old drive shaft faulty one to come out. Right, so to start with, we're going to remove the lower ball joint bolt, which is a 22mm bolt. There we go. So that's the 22mm nut removed. Right, so next we're going to use this tool here to free the lower ball joint mount from the lower suspension arm. There we go. So we have freed the lower suspension arm from the ball joint. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this drive shaft bolt, which is securing the drive shaft to the hub. So we are using a 27mm socket, and we're going to use just a small chisel or any other flathead tool to wedge it in here to stop the disc from rotating. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to apply force on it. There we go. So here, what we're going to do is we're not going to take it out completely. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to tap it with the copper mallet to free it from the hub. There we go. So we have disengaged the drive shaft from the hub. So what we're going to do now is we're going to rest it here like this, So now what we're going to do is we're going to undo these bolts here. Right, so we're going to be using a M12 supply bit to undo these bolts. That's one of the bolts out of the way. Couple of more bolts to undo. So just going to tackle this one now. There we go. That's the second bolt, and with this bolt this clamp came off as well, so we're gonna remember putting this back on to our new drive shaft. So just gonna go to this one now. This is the third one. There we go, that's the third bolt out of the way. The fourth one. There we go. I lost the count. There we go. And one more to do. This one here. Right, while I undo this bolt, I'm going to hold on to the drive shaft as well so that it doesn't crash down on the floor. There we go. So that's the old worn out drive shaft out of the way. There we go. Just gonna show you the old worn out faulty drive shaft, and here is the new one in the box. Just gonna measure the size before we fit that in. So just gonna place it here alongside it. Okay, yep, that is the right drive shaft for this vehicle. Perfect. Alright, so this drive shaft has come with new bolts, and the middle bolt, here comes the new drive shaft. So we're gonna wedge it in here. So we're gonna bring in the outer CV joint into the hub. So that's that done. We're gonna fit the lower ball joint here into the arm like this. There we go. Just gonna drive in this 22mm bolt. We're not gonna tighten it. It's just to keep in place to start with. There we go. So that's just to keep in place. Yeah, so we're going to line up the holes here. Right, here comes the bolts. Here comes the second bolt here. We're not gonna fully tighten them. So we're just gonna do them bit by bit in sequel. So 2 more to do. The last one goes in. So now I'm gonna tighten them a little bit at a time. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna wedge this flat tool into the disc here to stop it from rotating like this, and then we're gonna tighten all the bolts with the appropriate tool. So we're just gonna do that now. There we go. Just gonna do this one now. Perfect. So just gonna rotate the drive shaft and lock it in place here like this. There we go. Same here. Again, we're gonna rotate it to have the 2 bolts visible again, like this. And then this one here. And rotate the drive shaft again like this. So 2 bolts visible again. There we go. And the last one here. So that's the torque fully achieved on all these inner drive shaft mount bolts. Next we're going to screw this drive shaft bolts. So we're just going to drive it in like this. Next we're going to do, we're going to wedge this chisel here to stop the hub from rotating, and we're going to use our torque wrench to hook up the little bolt. There we go. Right, so that's the main drive shaft bolt to the hub is secured. So next we're gonna secure this low ball joint nut, which is a 22mm nut. There we go. That's the lower ball joint nut fully secured. Here we go, friends. That's the drive shaft nicely been replaced. All the bolts and the nuts are fully secured. I hope you like my videos. Thank you very much for watching the video.